Hey traders, Nick Shaheen here looking at NIO, electric car company. So this is a stock I've traded before, but not recently. And just because it lost the level where I was looking at it and I just didn't want to bother with it. So here's the thing. Recently it showed some promise and it faded again. It showed some promise and it faded. So is this a habit or what? And it's pretty confusing. So here's my take. Regardless of what this company does or is, if I'm looking at the chart, the lesson here today is just I should use the technicals even if I know the fundamentals. So even if I know this company inside and out and I think it's going to be $1 billion in the future, I still have to pay to the technicals short term because they do come into play. If you believe that machines trade, well, machines are programmed to trade at levels it's seen before. So I have to look left. Let me see if I can illustrate what my point here is. Before I forget, if you don't subscribe to this YouTube channel, at the end there will be a little pop-up. Click on the top left, easy, it's free, and you'll get notifications of videos I post. So in this case, it came up in the chat. Again, you can also join the chat. And I said I'm not chasing the 4 unless they close above it and they show me that I can use it. So usually when a chart falls apart from a certain level, and this looks like a clear cut, this was a clear cut as well, but this was the level we were at, and they take this long to get back to the same neckline right here, right, same level, then I don't bite right away. Rarely do they just go straight up. So that's why they say cup and handle, because they get here and the machines will say, wait a minute, we fought over it here big time. Look at the size of that candle on earnings. So there was an event. It's going to repeat itself. They're going to fight over it again, create some congestion. So the idea is to see them close above it. And usually they hit the wall. Prior support becomes forward resistance, right? And then hopefully for the bulls, this will happen. And now the resistance will become an opportunity. And if then they can break above it and close above it, that will happen. How high? Usually the technicians will tell you that it's about this size. So about that size eyeball. I usually look left, and I can tell you that this zone will be resistive if and when they get to it, which is 5. It's a round number, but it's really a zone more so than just a round number. But psychology kicks in. But the point is not to chase at the wrong time. So again, the point of this video is to when do I chase, when do I not chase? Well, if I have seen this price action, again, clear cut chart, and somebody says, hey, what about this chart, NIO? I said, well, let me look. All right, nice, higher lows, boom. They get to here, and that's the day they tell me, what about it? I'll say, oh, that day right there. I'll say, wait a minute, this was a ledge from which they fell apart. I want to see them. Onus is on the bulls to prove they can overtake it and use it as forward support. So I want to see them do this and come back to it and say, okay, that's good, we can go higher. Short, nice and concise. This is applicable to any chart, any chart. I don't need to know the fundamentals. If I know the fundamentals of NIO and I'm long it, then that's better. But if I'm just chasing the price action, then I should think twice before starting long up here. If I'm long, I probably offload and rechase it higher. Depends on my intentions, okay? But this is definitely not a place to start a long. But it's not all, not all is lost because the opportunity could still be there. Nick signing out.